at the middle of the mat, bring feet together. We'll take a little warm up, bring your arms up. We'll take a clasp here, release pointer fingers, just start to tick-tock a little bit, side to side. Good, so chin up nice and tall. And then let's come back to center, take a gentle back bend, look back. Rising up, and hinge forward nice and slow. So flat back to come down, bend the knees, bring the hands down, start to walk it out a little bit. And then for today, go ahead and just step feet as we start to come down. And we'll take a ragdoll now. So hold elbows, start to sway a little bit, side to side. Good, couple breaths. And then we'll just take a nice easy twist to release the hips a little bit. So keep the left hand down, bend the left leg, and then right arm up nice and high. You can gaze up, try to open your chest. And then let's switch other side. So right hand down, right leg bends, and then left arm extends up. And then let's slowly release that. Let's bring feet together. And then take your clasp and we'll rise up for Ardha Chandrasana. So once we get to the top, so legs strong, chin up, reach up, inhale, and then bend over to the right. So just one set. We want legs strong, try not to twist the hips or the upper body, chin up tall, and then elbows straight. Take every inhale to lengthen, exhale, always thinking a little bit further. Let's take one more breath on this side, come down a little bit deeper, and then release, rise up. Good, other side, so reach up first, and then fold over. So when we move through the posture, to stretch the side as much as you can, not collapsing, and then lean it back. So arms back, chin up. Good, one more breath, sink down and reach, and then release. Good, all right, let's set up the back bend. So head goes back, look up, tighten up the legs, take an inhale, big lift, and then fold all the way back here. So we want hips forward, try not to squeeze the glutes. Keep taking the arms back. Let your head So don't worry about the legs being super straight. Just try to pull the upper body down. So you're going to bend the elbows, tuck them back behind the legs, lift the shoulders, and then bring your head down all the way. One day we want face to shins. Let's take one more deep breath and pull. And then let's release here. Just bring the hands down and let's come into Malasana now. So widen out the stance, toes down off the mat, and then slowly start to drop into the hips here. Good. Now, once you're set today, you can keep the hands down or up, and then just go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to take just about a minute here. Allowing the hips to gently open. And try to keep the weight pressed back versus forward, shoulders down. And if you want to, you can take some circles of your head. Let's take one more breath. And then bring the hands down to the floor, lift the hips. We'll bring the feet hip width apart. So you can check with fists, so we have that right spacing here. We'll come into Utkatasana, so inhale the arms up overhead. And then extend the arms forward and drop the hips back. So we want to keep the weight pressed back all the way here. Toes should want to lift, but knees never falling in. Good, belly and shoulders down. One more breath, sit deeper. And then rise all the way up. Part two, lift the heels, balance, back straight, and then knees start to bend. So knees bending, try to sit back down without leaning forward, staying up high on the toes. Good, one more breath, and let's rise all the way up. Heels down. All right, last one, knees in. Inhale, exhale, lower. Slowly take your time. Make sure to squeeze the legs, focus your eyes to help with balance. Chest up, shoulders down, one more inch. And rise all the way up. And relax. Good. Feet together. Take a breath. And we'll come into Eagle. Inhale, arms up. Touch the hands. And then right arm under left. Cross elbows, wrists here. As much as we can, try to drop that left shoulder. And then drop your hips back. Right leg now. is gonna lift and wrap all the way around. Try to get around the leg as much as you can. Now sit down and arch your back. Now we want left shoulder to stay down here, left hip as well. Knees should be straight forward. Now we always want to stay as lifted as you can with the upper body, but elbows down. So I'm going to see if you can get your hands underneath your nose. Let's sit and squeeze one more time. And release. Good. Other side. Inhale up. Relax the shoulders. Left arm under. So fingertip to fingertip, if we can reach there, and then pull down. Good. Hips back. Left leg up and wrap. Now start to squeeze and push down as much as you can. Level the hips and shoulders, and then sit up tall. So we're gonna look straight forward, but up just a little bit to help to maintain that lift of the posture here. Good. One more breath. See if you can pull down a little bit more. And release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale from here. Let's forward fold all the way down. Good. Plant the hands here. Step back into high plank. And then lower down to the floor for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and all the way down for cobra. Untuck the toes, legs tight, exhale. Inhale, lift, chest up, shoulders down. Do you want elbows to tuck back? Try to keep the heels connected and then knees lifted, so push down. Lift up, look up, one more breath, inhale. And lower, right ear to the floor, and relax, arms by your side. Get a deep breath. And then we'll come into locust. So we're going to roll the arms underneath the body. You want elbows close and then palms down. Remember too, if it hurts, just make a fist with your hands. And then chin down. Good, we'll isolate the legs here. So right leg only, point and lift up. When the leg is lifting, try not to twist or turn. Knees straight. One more lift up. And down. Good, other side, left leg point and up. Good, so hip drops. Foot is pigeon toed a little bit to keep it at the center. One more inch up and down. All right, both legs. Tuck your chin, tighten them up, and lift. Both legs as high as you can, even if it only feels like it's 1 inch. Try to get your body weight forward. Lift up one more time and lower. Good, left ear down. Relax the arms here. You can roll the wrist, shake it out a little bit. Okay, full locust now, chin forward, arms out wide to the side, tighten the legs, exhale, inhale, lift. So all the way up. As we lift here, try to get the hands up first. So not forward, not thrown back, but straight out and to the height of the top of your head. And then straighten the legs, feet together, look up, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, and relax all the way. Okay, let's take a moment here to open up the chest and shoulder. Bring the left hand under shoulder. Right arm is going to extend off to the side, and then we're going to roll over that right arm. 5 breaths or so to hold. You can relax here, bend the legs, keep them straight. Maybe tuck the left hand back. Good, let's come back to center, and then we'll switch nice and slow to the other side. So left arm extends, right hand supports, roll over nice and easy. Try to match what you took before. Good, back to center. And then let's come into Sphinx today. So elbows underneath shoulders. And then today what I'm going to do is try to flip your palms up. Go ahead and close your eyes again. I'm going to ground down into the hips. So we're pressing the hips into the floor as much as you can without activating your glutes. Good, couple breaths. And if you want to take it a little bit further, you can put the palms back down and then straighten the arms. You just want to make sure if the arms are straightening that we're not collapsing into the shoulder. One more breath. And then let's slowly lower. Bring the hands under the shoulders, and we're going to press into puppy from here. So as we lift, we want hips to stay elevated, arms forward, and then you can start with the forehead down. Good. If the shoulders are feeling tight, you can widen the hands a little bit more. If you feel like you can get more space today, you can bring your chin down instead. And then just a couple deep breaths, slow and steady, before we get towards our final stretching today. Good. Let's take 2 more breaths. And then slowly begin to rise, nice and easy. And then we're going to come into a seat. So easiest transition, just crisscross the ankles behind you and then sit back here. Good. And then we're going to come into cow face today. So I want you to bring right leg on top of left and then crisscross as much as you can here. Try to keep that right hip down. And then today we'll just slowly walk the hands forward and then drop your head heavy. Then try to relax the shoulders. Again, with all the restorative postures, you can just flip the hands up as well. We'll take just a few breaths. Let's take one more deep breath. And then slowly begin to rise. And then today we'll just transition straight into the other side. So just slowly unwrap, left leg on top, crisscross, and readjust the hips here. Then again, try to get that left hip grounded. Sit up tall and fold nice and slow. Both sides always feeling a little bit different. The second side, we want to take it slower to come into the posture. Try to relax your head, make sure you're not clenching your jaw. Maybe flip the palms up if you did on the other side. And let's go ahead and slowly, gently rise up and come into straddle. So we're going to separate the legs to what feels comfortable. It doesn't have to be as wide as you can. And then just relax your feet, let the legs kind of turn in or out, and then slowly walk the hands forward here. And then drop your head. If you have a bolster too, you can grab that, or again, just flip the palms up. Once we start to come into it, just try to be still. Let your body find the posture and relax. And then let the breath just be passive and slow. And let's take about 5 more breaths. Good, one more time now. Deep, full breath in. Deep exhale. And then let's rise nice and easy. So you can grab behind the backs of the legs, bring the feet together. And then with butterfly, we're just gonna take a nice easy twist to start. So bring your arms up, big inhale. And then left hand to right knee. Go ahead and sit up tall, gently try to gaze back. Roll the shoulders down. One more breath, lift back. Moving back to center, inhale, stretch up tall for the other side. And then bring it across here. So right hand, gaze back slowly. Every breath we want to inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, twisting back a little bit further. Good, shoulders down. Good, back to center, inhale, reach up tall. And then let's fold it forward. Walk the hands forward again. And this time, let's see if you can get the elbows down. Good, flip the palms up, drop your head. And again, just begin to settle into it here. We're gonna stay here for about 2 minutes. So we're gonna take this time and just start to check in with the subtlety in your body, fingers and toes. Relax your jaw, your forehead. It takes, again, that initial 60 seconds or so of stillness in the posture before you really start to let go, to open up. Just try to breathe. I'll let you know when we're about halfway if you need to make any adjustments. So about halfway through it, if you need to slide the feet a little further, a little closer, you can. If you have more space now as you hold, maybe you can sink down a little bit deeper, maybe taking, again, the elbows even wider so the upper body will fall a little bit further. Good, let's take one more breath. And slowly just begin to rise, nice and easy. And then today we'll come in just to a comfortable seated position here. Crisscross the legs. And let's inhale, the arms up nice and tall. At the top, keep the left arm extended, bring the right arm down. Take just a nice easy side bend. You can look up again or close the eyes. Reach a little bit further. And then back to center, inhale, stretch up tall. And then other side, left hand down, right arm crosses, gaze up. Then let's reach it up. And then at the top, if we can, take a clasp behind your back. Roll the shoulders down, gently gaze up, open the chest. And then let's release the clasp. Inhale the arms up one more time. And then exhale to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment, roll your shoulders down. Then we begin taking little circles of your head or wiggle of the toes. And one more breath, arms up, inhale. Exhale to heart center, just drop the hands again right between the eyebrows. Take some time now to find Shavasana, Namaste.